Alright, so we have some more Red Wings prospects, and I apologize again for not doing these ones earlier. My recording software kind of crashed, so I had to re-download it, restart the computer, do everything on that front, and it was very stressful. But we have 3 new Red Wings to talk about here today. We have ourselves Donovan Sobrango, beautiful name. We also have Emile Vero over here too, not to mention the most recent name we saw, Stang. So let's take a look at each of these guys here first. The big one was Donovan Cebrango over here. He was taken 63rd overall by the Detroit Red Wings. If you go back to that 63rd overall pick, that is their own third round pick, so it was at the top of the third. He's a guy who's a left-handed D, 6 foot 183 pounds. Taken 63rd, he was supposed to go a little bit later than this, but he is a guy who is here regardless. Born in January of 2002, recently turned 18. He is a nice puck-moving, passing defender, playing for the Kitchener Rangers, 30 points, 24 assists in 56 games played. If we go over onto Dauber prospects and take a look at his strengths over here, it'll note that his strength, his number one biggest strength, is that puck passing ability. His passing is top-notch according to Dauber. Crisp stretch passes and seam passes over here, and he will try to drive the puck up into the offensive zone himself too. So they project him here as a potential second or third pairing D-man in the NHL and a second power play unit NHL defender, so we'll see how he is able to go over like that. But as a guy who is in the OHL exhibiting some nice passing plays, that's definitely a plus to see. We also have Emile Vero, a guy taken over here 70th overall by the Red Wings. If we take a look at that 70th overall pick, this was the pick that was acquired by the Wild in the Bonino trade. Then it was sent over to Detroit to trade up, and Detroit had it now, so they took Emile Vero. He's a defender who's pretty much good at everything. He played 29 games at the Liga this past season, had 3 points, now he's played 2 in this season. Taking a look at what Joke Nevalainen says about him, this is on thehockeywriters.com. Average size two-way defender, doesn't really have any standout qualities, but he's good at everything. He's a guy who definitely does have an ability to become something. It's just dependent on how he will have to improve these things right here. You can't really improve size or strength. I mean, strength you can, but size not necessarily, because you can't really force yourself to grow taller. But positioning, decision-making, all that stuff for a two-way defender, that's kind of what he's got to improve on over here. But as a guy taken here in the third round with a 70th overall pick that the Red Wings did not have earlier today, that's a pretty good one. You know, you trade up for the pick, or excuse me, you trade down for the pick, you take this guy, see what he can do. It's another left-handed Finn, so we'll see how this is able to go alongside here with Antti Tuomisto, who is another Finnish defenseman the Red Wings have in their organization, etc. And finally, the last name here is Sam Stang, a University of Wisconsin Badger to be, a guy who was born in 2001. He was born on 4/20, so he is a guy who definitely isn't in the most desirable position for a guy taken at the top of the draft, which is kind of why he was dropped over here in the 4th round, 97th overall. You can take a look at this. He was supposed to go much later according to future considerations, McKean's, NHL Central Scouting, 200th in these rankings. But he's a guy who was very good with the Sioux City Musketeers this most previous season. He played with the Stampede as well. Had himself 3 points in 4 games played over there, and he is going over to the University of Wisconsin Badgers to play alongside of Cole Caulfield, Dylan Holloway, etc. He's going to be 19, he's going to be doing his thing. He played up in the high school 16 under AAA ranks and did his thing over there. But the Red Wings were talking about this, or excuse me, not the Red Wings, Granato was talking about this, the Wisconsin Badgers coach, and the guys over on NHL Network kind of said that Granato was talking about himself when it comes to the overall player profile. So that's going to be an interesting project to watch if he's able to translate his USHL production into the NCAA. We'll see how that translates going forward. But for now, it is 3 brand new Detroit Red Wings. The most recent one over here, it is Sam Stang. Then we also had Donovan Sobrango over here. I love this name, man. I love this name. And then we also had Emile Vero. So 3 very nice upside picks over here. We'll see how they're able to translate as their careers go on. But for now, these are brand new Red Wings. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you think about all these picks. I hope you enjoyed this video. I already said that twice. And bye.